Muggs, you just peed on the last tree, Muggs. I was walking in the woods one day in the very cold month of January. It's amazing. You try to do some work on your vehicle, your hands freeze. Now I'm marching along these little trails here at Pointe State Park, up and down little mountains. And I emphasize little. And I'm sweating. I got so many layers on. I got my winter coat on, tough duck, got a vest on, scarf, shirt, undershirt, and thermal undershirt. So I'm dressed and there's no breeze and we're walking right to the edge and Muggs doesn't like it. You don't like this, huh, Muggs? You're not stupid. One wrong move and over you go. So this is why they call it Pointe Roche State Park. There's the shale. Can't use that to make roads. Too soft. But what's interesting is it's sideways. So the silt was laid down 22 billion years ago and got pushed back up at almost 90 degrees. What do you think, Muggs? He's funny looking. I think last week I walked out to that point right there. Or was it that point right there? We got our ice fishermen. The ice has come in because it was cold last week. Or was it that point right there? Or that point right there? Ice has come in. No trucks on the lake. Lake Champlain. Probably the flattest part of New York right here in the north. At the foothills of the Adirondacks. And you can't see them on this cloudy day. They're just a little out of sight. Majestic Adirondacks. This guy's got an ATV. All-terrain vehicle. Sometimes you get guys on their trucks. Drive out on the ice. Guys are pretty brave. Last year some guy took his truck out onto one of these lakes. An F-350. I think it was a tow truck. And right through the ice. I think they fined him $3,000 a day for dumping his oils and things into the water. Plus the truck, of course, is underwater. He didn't have authorization to use it. Ooh, boy. How do you get a truck like that out? You got to bring a big crane and lift it straight out of the water. You can't use a tow truck because it just drags it under the ice. Got to lift it straight up with a big friggin' crane at $1,000 an hour. What do you think about that, Muggs? You are the freakiest little dog. People ask me what kind of dog Muggs is. Well, his paperwork says he's a Pekingese, or maybe a Shih Tzu, or a King Charles. I think he's a freakazoid. Maybe a Pika freak. That face. Sorry, I can't tell you what he is. Maybe one day we'll do a doggy DNA test. You are funny looking. Do a doggy DNA test and see who his daddy was. I hear it's getting up to the 70s in Oklahoma. Oklahoma is okay. When I grew up, I used to like the song. Something about a surrey with a fringe on the top. You know, this fellow Gerard, I don't remember the prefix or the suffix, but Gerard as in turntable, sent me a Jerry Rafferty song, and I haven't listened to it, and the computer disappeared off the computer screen. I wanted to listen to it. Oh, if I only had the time to play all the records I have. No time. There's so many videos to watch on YouTube. I don't know how anybody finds time to watch mine. You know what Piss on Jap Crap was asking me, or telling me? He said that he asked people how long they'd like the videos to be. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And I've had people tell me my videos are long, and I understand that. I make some of them short. But he mentioned that some people have slower connections and they can only watch the shorter videos. And I was thinking that maybe it would be nice if YouTube had a button where you could speed the videos up. Let them load, pause it, let it load, then speed the video up so you could watch it in like 50% faster time. Because I understand that blind people that have books that people read to them, when they play the book, so you could read a book, so-called, by listening to it on audio books. They have a button or a knob. They can speed the playback up 10, 20, 30, 40% faster because you don't need to listen to people talk at the normal so-called speed that most people talk at. But it speeds it up really fast. You listen to a story like this, and you can still understand it. It just shortens your listening time down. I wish YouTube would invent that button. Maybe I'll patent it. Muggs, you're not peeing on these trees. Come on. He's not listening to me anyways. So that's it. We're going back up these little hills. There's a big old mature tree. February is just around the corner. February. Something else I should mention. I'm going to make a nasty comment. Some people can't friggin' type. They can't spell. You're supposed to capitalize your I's. Use punctuation. That's a bit of a pet peeve I have, a gripe. Think about it, comma. When you're talking, comma. It's nice to have punctuation, period. Therefore, people can read your rants more intelligibly, if that makes any sense. What a place for a house right here. No houses, state park. See you in a bit.